Hi folks. Well, here we are chasing a storage unit. We're at $30 with 55 minutes to go. This is an hour and a half from my house. It is a 10 by 15. I am all logged in. It looks pretty good to me. There is a slot machine in here and a safe, which I don't put much stock in. I think I've watched 20 storage videos with safes in it, and 2 had something in it. But what I do like is there's this whole row of projectors. There's like 5 of them on top of a Milwaukee box, which seems to me like a pretty good sign that there could be other technological stuff in here. There's a jersey, some more tools. That's usually what I look for. The only real red flag in this whole unit is this bed, because the sheets are very kiddie orientated. You generally want to stay away from kids stuff and baby stuff completely. But there's the slot machine. You can't really tell much about it. It's kind of buried in clothing. But yeah, so right now it's at 30 bucks with an hour to go, a little less than an hour. So we'll see how high this sucker goes. It's been my experience that units like this have been selling for $1,000 lately, so we'll see. Okay, less than a half hour to go, and it's only jumped up 10 bucks. We had a new bidder come in. We will see where it goes. I usually don't bid until the last 3 to 5 minutes because, what's the point? Okay, 15 minutes to go, and it still hasn't done anything yet, which is not surprising. Most of the action is going to be towards the very end. I just don't know about this one. I've never bought a unit on LockerFox before. So, usually units go really high on this site, so we will see. Well, here we go. Nothing's happened, so we're going to go ahead and put a bid in. I'm going to go to 120 and see what happens. Well, I just don't know. I don't like this storage unit that much. I think I'm going to let it go. I didn't say anything earlier, but I actually have one that's 5 blocks from my house tomorrow night. So we'll go see what that one's about. And I'll show you what this one closes at. I don't know, guys. I'm suspicious about this unit. I have never, ever seen a unit sell this cheap on this site. Fort Morgan is out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of close to me, but it just doesn't make any sense. There's something wrong with this one. But she went cheap. Which, good on him. There's only about 1,000 more to choose from. Plus, like I said, I got one that's only 7 blocks away tomorrow night, so we'll see you then. Well, this is why I didn't get too excited about that last storage auction. Because this one is only 7 blocks from my house. And I only paid $200 for the whole thing. This one's kind of sad. We know she passed away. We know she didn't have any family. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. Sometimes I'm in exactly that boat. So, I'll let you know what I find. Well, that didn't take long. That was right inside the door. Under all of that, which is all retro clothes and is probably fairly good anyway. Well, it looks like that lawnmower was in decent shape. I see no reason why with a little cleanup it won't run. That's probably pretty close to the price of the unit. This is all the stuff we've got so far. Just lots and lots of clothes. Couple games and whatever poor critter this used to be. It says made in China, so it may be fake. I don't know. Okay, there's the first load. Give you an idea of how much stuff's involved. And this is only an 8 by 16. I got so much to go. Well, I'm gonna go drive 7 blocks and make my first drop off, and we'll come right back. I've seen plenty of good beds in storage units. This is not one of them. So we are going to the dump. Now that is a truckload. Okay, just got back from the dump and eating lunch. Got that big old nasty bed out of here. We got a quarter sawn nightstand, fairly old here. And a box of shells in the drawer. But here's what we got left. A lot of this stuff is DVDs. We got a record player down there. We got a horseshoe set. This is definitely in there. It's very heavy. Kind of a neat little record player. Lots and lots of DVDs, which is okay with me. The stove is a little grubby. The dryer is a little grubby. The washer is in pretty nice shape. And I have no idea what's back over in that corner or what that fridge is like. So I'm going to do some more unloading and I'll let you know what I find. Found kind of a cool box of records back here. Very rarely do I find good records. Most of the time they are gospel or country, but these are all good, I think. Yeah. Very cool. I've never had any, but I think these are skull candy. Well, I didn't find very much until all the way back here in the very corner. I found 2 chests. I'm going to get them out of there and let's see what's in them. Stuff. Just stuff. I decided to dig a little deeper and I'm glad I did. This was in the bottom of the box. She's a little rough, but she's original. Pretty cool. Okay, and here we have crate number 2. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. We're doing okay. That's a lamp. Very neat. Well, I started at 8 and now it's 4. About 10 trips and it is empty. Well, here's what we're left with. We've probably got a good washer here. The dryer is a little rough, but it's probably fine too. The refrigerator freezer, I think, is probably fine. It is clean. It doesn't smell bad. I'll take it inside and plug it in. The stove's pretty rough too. I'll probably keep it outside here and pressure wash it before I bring it inside and see if it works. Just got a folding table, another little table, headboard, painted dresser, big mirror, mongoose spike, and I haven't seen if this guy runs yet, but I wouldn't doubt if he will. This is what we're left with inside, which I have started to go through it. But this is the reality. If you want to start doing storage units, you need a room of your house just to sort stuff like this, or your garage. But over here, we've got the jewelry boxes. Got a horseshoe game down here, and that's in there and looks like it's pretty much brand new. Lots and lots of DVDs. Tons and tons of them. I've already got stacks and stacks of ones I'm going to keep. This is in there. These chests really had the higher value stuff. We got that crazy coin tray looking thing. A neat Broncos wallet and some books. Don't know about the books. That one on the very bottom there with the blue cover is very, very old. Got a Timex Indiglo there. I don't know what little forks are for, but we got little forks. Got a couple of Chinese pocket knives. These are actually Denver Broncos sunglasses. And this is actually from Spencer's Gifts, I guess before they got all freaky. Got one of our historic pamphlets from way, way back in the day. Historic Julesburg, Gateway to Colorado. Another really old book. This is pretty neat. This is a pair of Porsche Carrera sunglasses. I think they probably fold in the middle, maybe. I don't know. I haven't even taken them out of the box, but Porsche designs. That's one of the coolest things I've ever found in a storage unit. Over here we've got a brass relief or copper relief. Got a Waterton crystal. Denver Broncos football. That is Geppetto's. Yeah, Geppetto's. That's some vintage naughty drawings. And those all stand up on their own. They got some kind of funky base to them. We got quality control at work over here. But yeah, got a bunch of heaters. That speaker goes with a high-end LG system that I know I got the rest of it somewhere, but you know, I kind of got a mess going on at the moment. I will keep working through this. I have gone through just about all of it. Got a really neat ashtray there. And got a really neat lamp there. And those are those records, and those are pretty much all good. That's a Floor Deal, new in the box. And just so many DVDs and tapes. A couple of small pieces of electronics. A literal mountain full of clothes. And let's go see what we got in coins and jewelry. So I haven't looked anything up or anything, but this is just all pins of different types and stuff. And some of these can be worked quite a bit, some not. There's a Rockies Coors Field opening day 10th anniversary pin. Kind of neat. I don't know who Von Maur is, but this looks interesting and feels very high-end. I have heard of Michael C. Fina. I just don't know if pearls are still worth anything, but there is literally a string of pearls. Marge Simpson would be proud. These are some very cool looking scissors, and I think those are thinning shears, if I'm not mistaken. Got a bronze star, and then a bunch of coins. That one's 72 silver. Got a Walking Liberty over there. I know nothing about coins, but I'm going to show them to a buddy later. Pretty sure that's a real diamond. I know those aren't real diamonds. So yeah, overall, pretty good deal for 200 bucks. I wound up keeping the couches. They were in really nice shape. I got a buddy of mine that's going to take pretty much everything else. So everything is either going to be donated. By the way, what to do when you got clothes like that? Well, I'm going to wash everything that's not worth selling, and basically I use it for packing. I do a lot of tools and a lot of sharp stuff and a lot of heavy stuff, and the best thing in the world you can do is a blanket or a heavy sweatshirt or something like that, and then bubble wrap. But yeah, don't be afraid to reuse all your old clothes, especially towels and blankets. Well, there's quite a bit of stuff I didn't show you because it's just not interesting. You always get kitchen stuff and bathroom stuff and, you know, use whatever you can use. But yeah, it's just a big old mess. So if you get a storage unit, be prepared to deal with it. This is the 25th one for me. And yeah, it's a full car garage of who knows. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Going to Labor Day auction in Alliance, Nebraska, the granddaddy of them all. So let's see what it's about.